A very good evening to all. Welcome to the internship orientation at FSM. This internship is a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which is a series of events organized by the Government of India to commemorate the 75th anniversary of independence and has been launched on March 12 to commemorate 91 years of Dandi March. The Mahotsav is being celebrated as a people's movement across the country. Introducing Samarth Udyog. Samarth stands for Smart Advanced Manufacturing and Transformation Hubs. It's a national initiative platform in which 4 centers have been accumulated, and FSM is one of the summer centers in India, which has been made by the Government of India under the Ministry of Heavy Industry for the sake of Atmanirbhar Bharat. That means we have to make our industries capable. FSM under the Samarth Udyog mission, the Indian Institute of Technology and Automation Industry Association, supported by the Ministry of Heavy Industry, have created a common engineering facility center that supports and develops technology for the Indian industry and helps with the right understanding and implementation of concepts of smart manufacturing. It imbibes technologies from leading companies in Europe, Japan, and the USA and India, and offers the integrated experience for prospective users, consultant, integrators, and academicians. Have a look at the IFSM facility.
FSM, Smart Manufacturing Simplify.
Anil Jha, sir, and request him to talk on the importance and benefits of the internship at IFSM. A brief introduction about Dr. Jha. Professor Jha did his PhD in manufacturing science from IIT Kanpur and has been engaged in teaching and research on manufacturing processes, computer-aided manufacturing, and industrial automation for last 15 years. He has developed new unconventional super finishing processes and filed 10 patents. Few of them have been successfully commercialized. Before joining IIT Delhi, he worked with Tata Motors Jamshedpur in the area of CAD/CAM and was engaged closely in the digitization of engine components and foundry tooling development. Currently, in the capacity as director of IITD-AIA Foundation for Smart Manufacturing, Dr. Jha is closely supporting the manufacturing industry in absorbing new technologies to make them ready for the next industrial revolution. Over to you, Dr. Jha, sir.
Okay, thank you, Naman. And I'll request you continue sharing the slides. So I'll just take everyone through the internship process that we have started today. No, not just come, just wait.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll just take you through this brief introduction about what FSM internship is all about. And when we are going to start this internship, what are the different levels that you need to cross before we actually start the internship program. And I'll request everyone, you can use Q&A to share any question that you will have and which we will be taking towards the end of the presentation. So you can post all your queries over here. I'll just take you through the slides and explain you the internship program. So as you might have seen that when we have mentioned about this FSM internship, this is the third year that we are going to take this internship forward, and you all have shown the interest, so thanks for that. This internship is going to happen in 3 levels that I'm going to share with you now. The first level is going to start today. So that level 1, we call it a level 1. And the idea behind this level 1 is to enable you to learn the fundamentals of the smart manufacturing. So there are smart manufacturing concepts which you need to learn before we move forward towards the project-based internship. And this is one of the foundation level that everyone has to clear before we consider you for this internship. In this level 1, we have a series of recorded sessions, and I'll just take you to the website also in shortly while. We also have the quizzes being created based on these recorded sessions, and which you have to attempt after you go through this session. And these sessions are mostly on the topics of the smart manufacturing. For each quiz, you will be getting 2 maximum attempts to clear it. And so please go through the lecture sessions carefully before you attempt on the quiz. Don't attempt without going through the lecture sessions. That's the important part. Everyone who will complete this level 1. So if you look at this, roughly you will have a 1 week's time to complete this level 1. Everyone who will complete this level 1 learning, which we call as an awareness on a smart manufacturing, they will get a certificate of participation for this level 1. Right? So that is the first part of the internship. Then we'll go to the next level. Naman, just move forward. Next slide. So if you look at the level 1 learning, these are the topics which you will be going through. All the sessions are being recorded for you on the topics of the industrial automation, smart manufacturing, industrial IoT, smart sensing, smart machines, machine learning application in manufacturing, additive manufacturing, augmented reality, robotics, predictive maintenance, and digital twin. So these are just small sessions which are being delivered earlier regarding the awareness on the smart manufacturing. And roughly there are around 20-25 hours that you have to spend in the next 1 week. And we call it a level 1. Each of these topics basically have their connected quizzes. That's what I have mentioned that. So once you have completed industrial automation sessions or the recorded sessions, you have to attempt those quizzes, and you will get 2 attempts to clear that quiz. The minimum passing marks for those quizzes are 50%. So in each of those areas, you have to clear those quizzes. And overall, there are 10 quizzes of 100 marks. Minimum, you have to get 50 with 5 marks each in each quiz. So that is basically the clearing of the level 1. So you will get your own time. It's in a self-paced learning, and that you will be completing in next 1 week. Right? So that is the level 1. Right? Let's go to the next slide. So those who will clear level 1 will now be then into the level 2 of the learning. This is the second level of the process for the internship. Our intent is to filter out the serious learners which will be taken forward for the project-based learning. So after the awareness part on the various technologies about the smart manufacturing, this is a deeper technology learning session. Depending on your interest, because in the level 1, we will be taking you through all topics, all areas of the smart manufacturing, which is quite wide actually, from a basic automation, IoT, machine learning, AR, even digital twin. These are the areas. So you will get to know all of these areas, but then your project may be focused in one of those areas. It may not be covering all of them. So in this level 2, we will be taking you through hands-on kind of a learning, and which has been created with the help of some assignments, some software platform tutorials. So mentors have prepared a good content for you to go through the understanding and deeper hands-on on a platform which you are going to use for your projects. So out of those 7-8 areas on which your project can be chosen later on, you have to understand the fundamentals of those technology areas. So this level 2, we require only 1. So what we will suggest, based on your interest, if you are interested in machine learning, if you are interested in digital twin, if you are interested in IoT, please go through the basic learning through level 2 on that area only. So if you want to do a project in IoT, choose the IoT domain to attempt in the level 2. If you have a additional interest, for example, if you want to explore other than IoT, other areas also, so you can attempt maximum 3 domains in this level. So I can do IoT, I can do machine learning, I can do digital. So based on the projects later on available, so attempt, before you go for a project, you should clear the level 2 in that domain. If you are interested in the projects in the machine learning, you should clear the machine learning level 2. That is very important part. So this is again to be taken for roughly 1 week, where you will be getting some assignments to be completed. There's a guided learning. Mentors are always involved in that. They will be evaluating your assignments also. And then once you clear the level 2, all the assignments being submitted, most of them are kind of programming assignments, or maybe something you have to demonstrate on the software platform, that you need to clear in this level. And then you can maximum attempt for 3. That is what I'm saying that. So minimum 1 is required to choose a project in that domain. But if you still have an interest to try out other domains, for example, augmented reality or machine learning, you can still be able to attempt. But you have to finish 1 and then attempt the second one. Right? So then this level is being attempted. Those who clear the level 2, again, they will get a certificate of appreciation for the level 2. These are the 2 levels to strengthen your fundamentals and the foundation before you take up the project. Without that, project can't be attempted. These are the domains in which you can choose the level 2: augmented reality, digital twin, industrial automation, IoT, machine learning, manufacturing operation management, creating a real-time dashboards, and the robotics. So you have to choose any of the 1 domain to go for the project, but maximum you can try out any of the 3. So this is the level 2 learning to be completed, and the time that is available is up to 28th of May. And after clearing level 1 and 2, we will be declaring those who are eligible to do the project-based learning. So once you clear that, on 30th of May, we put up a list. These are the people who are eligible to take a project-based learning. And the internship will be starting from the 1st of the June. And only those who clear these level 1 and 2 are eligible to take up the project-based internship starting from the 1st of the June. So that is the next level where the actual internship start from 1st of the June, and that will last for the till end of the July, and you have to do 50 days of internship during that time. Next slide. Yeah. Now let me brief you about the benefits of doing this internship, because we understand it will be having its own rigor. It will be consuming your own time while attempting this internship, though it will be online, but there are a lot of activities to be done as a part of this internship. So last two sessions that has been done, this is the third round of this internship that we will be taking it forward. You will be getting good understanding about the smart manufacturing, which are the emerging technologies today, the industry 4.0. And then we have a expert team available at FSM, which will be guiding you through all this learning. And not only the FSM team, we will have people from industry also getting involved. Some of the project ideas, they will also be mentoring along with the team at FSM. It's a very good opportunity for the skill development. Whatever you have learned as a basic engineering in your own respective engineering disciplines, this is a kind of an interdisciplinary approach to learn something which will have a direct implication in the industry and the applications. So you will get a deeper insight into the emerging technologies for the industry 4, the smart manufacturing, understand what is the state of art in the industry, and what are the best practices that are being followed to attempt the solutions for these areas. We are also working on many live projects with the industry. So there are a lot of projects which are based on the industrial use cases, which are the live use cases. So whatever development you will be doing, that is going to be implemented at some form and some level in the actual problem solving as well. So you'll get to have a real world experience, though you may or may not be directly coming and working over here. But the mentors over here will be guiding you and providing you enough information about the real-time implementation of whatever work you will be doing. And those who are in NCR, certainly we will see that how we can connect with them and then get an opportunity to even visit also later on. This is one of the good opportunity where there is an ample need, or I should say there's a void in the market where people are looking forward for the trained manpower which have understanding about the smart manufacturing technologies. So this is a good option for the career advancement. And those who want to opt for higher studies, we will be also having an international conference coming in at IIC Bangalore in the January. So those who will attempt the projects over here, in the previous instances, whenever we conducted this internship, some of our interns have presented their research paper into those conferences, and they have been well recognized. Some of them gotten a good awards also in those conferences. So that's another accolade that you can add once you do your work sincerely and then present it in a form of a research contribution. So these are the opportunities. And then we are also giving an additional opportunities, those who will complete successfully this internship during these 2 months, to come to FSM lab and work physically with us for 6 months. And only those selected one who really contributed well and then take their project towards a completion, which has a good implementation of a particular technology. We allow them to come and work with an FSM team for 6 months, and it's in a kind of a paid internship further. So maybe in those who are in the third year, they may plan that option to be availed in the final year as a 6-month project that can be done in our state-of-art lab. So we are already hosting 8 to 10 people right now in our lab, and they are already contributing a lot in this internship program, as well as on working on various projects. So it's a very, very good experience working on the state of art and the live industrial problems. So these are some of the benefits of this completion of this internship at IIFSM. Yeah, next. Yeah, so all those who will complete these level 1, level 2 and the project based internship, they will be getting this certificate of completion. So apart from the level 1, that once you complete that, you will get one certificate. Those who complete level 2, they will get a level 2 certificate. But then this is the internship completion certificate. Those are just an e-learning based session that you have attempted, and then you will get a certificate on that. But for the internship, you need to complete 50 days of this online internship program. And once you finish your project and then you go through the final evaluation, you will get this certificate of completion of the internship. Apart from that, we always give this cash prize of rupees 5,000 to those who will be chosen by the jury from an industry. They're one of the best projects. So we declare these best projects in each of the domains. So for example, we have 8 domains, then each of the domain will select 1 or 2 projects. They will be awarded this cash prize as well after the completion of the internship. Yeah, next slide, please. Now, how this internship is being taken through, I'll just brief you about that. So all our connect will be through multiple platforms that we will be using. One of this platform is fsmskills.in. You can note down the domain name here. This is our learning platform. So you can reach out to this platform, fsmskills. After this session will be over, you can log in into this platform. I will tell you how you can log in onto that. So you click this login option over here, and then after that, you will use the same email ID which you have submitted as a part of your application. So, and then there will be a account being created. Your account has already been created, and we will be sending a mail to all of them, those who have submitted their application and they are being qualified to the next level of learning now. They will receive an email from us with their the password to log in over here. But those emails will go on to your emails that you have submitted in your Google Forms while you were applying. So you can use that email ID and you can use the password which we will send to you. You can log in into this platform, and once you successfully log in over here, then you will be taken into the course that has been created for the level 1. So you will have an access to this course, level 1 Smart Manufacturing Internship 2023. So after you log in, you will see this course. Just click on that, and then you will be getting an access to that level 1 learning. Fine. I'll show you that live also once I finish my part. Then after completing level 1 and level 2, when your actual project-based internship will start from the 1st of June, the week 1, you will be understanding all the projects. So we will announce all the projects that are available to be taken up. And after the level 2, mentors will work with you. You can discuss that which area you want to work upon. So this week 1 will be utilized for the problem finalization, and we will assign a mentor depending on the area you will be working on. Then along with that, in the week 1 itself, you will be also identifying the project objectives, what methodology to be used, what hardware and softwares to be utilized during the internship. And you will prepare a roughly Gantt chart for the 8 weeks of the operations, what exactly you will be doing in those 8 weeks. Post that, you will go through all the learning required on the hardware understanding and the software platform which you will be using to implement your project idea. That will be completed in the week 2. Then you start working on actual projects. So you'll work for week 3 and week 4 as the phase 1 of your project implementation. And then we will be having your one presentation, what work you have done in the week 4. And then week 5 and 6, you'll continue working further based on the feedback that we will provide on the work that you have progressed in the week 4. And then you continue working on the project for the week 5 and 6. Again, you will be having in a week 7 submission and the evaluation by the mentors, and then presentation will be made. And finally, the week 8, you will be submitting your final project presentation, and there will be an evaluation by the industry jury, where we will select the or the recommended projects by the mentors to be presented before the jury from the industry. And then they will be finally shortlisting the award-winning projects. But everyone who will complete this week 8 submission and then declared completion of their internship project, they will be getting an internship completion certificate. Right? This will require a 50 days of availability. And each day we are assuming that 8 hours commitment will be there. So you have to allocate 8 hours of working for your project and post once you started your project. So from June onward, 1st June onward, you will be committing your 8 hours for this internship. So we always consider this as a full-time internship. So we are expecting that you will be working full-time on this. Otherwise, the commitment that you will be making for your project will not be completing. And apart from that, we also have a provision to write an internship diary, which is being evaluated by the mentors on a regular basis. So every day you have to submit what you have done. This internship diary again being available in this FSM skills platform once you enter into the project session. So first one you complete on the level 1, level 2 you will complete on a respective technology. Then on the project, once you start working, then we will be enrolling you into the another course, and where you will be having an access to the internship diary. So every week you have to just submit what you have done, what challenges you have faced, what progress you have made, and that is being graded by the mentors on a daily basis. So that is how the internship is being closely monitored, so that we will be able to deliver what is being expected as a part of this internship. Next slide. Yeah. The required resources, certainly a passion to learn, because these are the new domains, new areas which may not have been taught into your engineering institutions, may not be a regular courses that are being available to you. And this is something which is state of art being created, especially in the domain of smart manufacturing. So those who have a good passion to learn these new technologies, want to play around with these new technologies, they are going to complete this training successfully. And as I have mentioned that you have to spend dedicated 8 hours per day to do the work that will be assigned to you. Additionally, certainly you need to have a computer hardware that is available with you, either a laptop or desktop, through which you can connect with us. And you should have some good connectivity through which you will be interacting with us. That's how the basic minimal configuration and the recommended one with any of the OS, if that is available, because whatever software that will be required for your internship, we will be giving you an access to our own servers, and you will be directly logging into them and then working with them. Sometimes if it requires to work on a standalone workstation, so we will be giving you a remote desktop access, and then you will be allowed to work on those licensed softwares. So that's how we will be providing all the additional resources apart from the computing hardware and the connectivity that you will be having. Now, as you have already enrolled onto this Discord, that is the communication channel that we have started this year. So I'll just brief you about the Discord. All of you had already registered onto the Discord community on this FSM Discord community. I'll just quickly take you through that, what all we are going to do on the Discord and what kind of discussions we will be having. I will be quickly briefing about the same. So Naman, I think you can stop sharing the slide now. First of all, I will take you through the orientation on the FSM skills platform to get you an understanding on this. So this, once you type this domain www.fsmskills.in, you will get to this platform, and then you have to log in. So you click login, and this login ID, as I suggested, you will be getting through your email, and we have already created an account for you. Those who have not submitted the right email, sometimes they may face a challenge. We'll see that how that can be addressed, but we will be mailing your password to your email ID that you have submitted. So once you have used that, you will log in into this. So this is my interface that you will be able to see that. But if you look at this, there's a course over here, FSM Online Internship 2023. So you will see this block available, this course available in your login. And once you click on this, you will be taken into the actual learning domain area where you are supposed to finish your learning. So you will get access to this level 1 Smart Manufacturing Internship 2023 level 1. The whole process that I have explained to you is already described over here, how it is to be done and the different duration. Then there's a complete course plan and schedule is being shown over here. You can see that these are the topics you have to go through, as I have already shown in my slide. Industrial automation, smart manufacturing, CP integration, IoT. So these are all sessions you are supposed to complete. And against each session, you have an evaluation that you can see here. You have a quiz connected to that. So industrial automation quiz, smart manufacturing quiz, and so on. This is a kind of a progressive session. It means that unless you complete a quiz, you will not be able to access the next level. It's not like that you finish all the topics and then you will be attempting all the quizzes. It will be taken into the sequential manner. It means that you have to finish the learning, and post that you will have to attempt a quiz. And once you clear the quiz, then only you will go to the next topic. So I'll show you that also. And as I have suggested, minimum qualifying marks in each quiz is 5 out of 10. Please use your attempts judiciously. Don't do in a hurry. If you are failing to get 5 out of 10, even in the 2 attempts, you will be out of this internship immediately. There is no further consideration. Right? So you finish your learning on the topic, you attempt your quiz carefully. First time you attempt it, if you're not able to get 5 out of 10, you may have another attempt to clear it, but make sure that you'll clear that in the second attempt. Then out of these 10 quizzes, you will have to get minimum 50 marks as a level 1 qualifying. So those who qualify level 1, they will be getting a completion certificate for the level 1. And it means it's almost an equivalent to that you have attended in a 1-week training program on smart manufacturing, and that is very well recognized by the industry once you say that you have done this 1-week learning with FSM. So after that, this level 1, you will be enrolled. Those who clear this level 1, they will be automatically enrolled into the second level, depending on the domain of interest, as I've explained that. And so level 1, if you look at that, you will have these options available to go through the training content. And then you will have this industrial automation quiz, for example, 10 marks over here. So once you finish these 3 topics, you have to attempt this 10 marks quiz. And then you will go through another basic understanding about the smart manufacturing, and then IoT and so on. And then if you look at this, smart sensing can't be attempted unless you clear the industrial IoT quiz. So that way the subsequent learning get restricted unless you clear the previous one. So this is all about the FSM skills, how you will be attempting on that. Again, any issue over here, we will be addressing through the Discord only, that I'll explain and for that. So this is one of the course. So if you look at that, 940 has already been enrolled right now. Their account has already been created. So as I suggested, once you finish this internship orientation, you will get access to this FSM skills platform. Then if you look at that, after you finish it, then we have a level 2 being created on each of the technology domains. So that will be attempted later on once you clear level 1, and we will explain these domains later on, what you are supposed to learn in this domain. So individually, we will be taking you deep onto that particular domain, enabling you with all the tools ready with you so that you will be immediately start working in the project in that particular domain. Fine. So this is about the FSM internship. Now, second thing I would like to brief quickly about the Discord platform that we have already registered you on that. You have already started looking at the content onto that. So if you look at this, we have created a multiple communication channels over here for you. And the most important communication channel that you can find over here is the level 1 general discussion. Fine. Now here also you will find that we will be already by default giving you a role of an intern. So all of you, those who will be correcting your name over here. So I have already requested everyone, please correct your name, and it should be same as it's being submitted in the application. Whatever internship app, because we will be verifying your name with that only. So those who have created a Discord account with the same name appearing over here, what you have submitted in your application for internship, we will be migrating you slowly into the level 1. So all that are appearing in yellow, they have been verified and they have been now enrolled into the level 1 of the learning. Fine. Green one, we still be verifying, but please correct them like this. This Abhishek KKR 9304 will not be acceptable. Please correct your name. Whatever name you have in your internship application, please write your first name and then space full name. That should be appearing over here. So our team at the back end will be verifying all of them, and slowly we will be moving into the level 1. Fine. That is the new role that you will get after that. And subsequently, we will be migrating you to the level 2 and so on. General discussions we will be having in this channel, level 1 general discussion. So all those who have been defined as an intern, they will be having an access to this. And after that, we will also be giving the access to the level 1 people, because level 1 is an higher than intern. So by default, anyway, you have an intern, and that you will be getting a role of intern, and post that you will be getting in a role of a level 1. So all the general communications we will be having over here. Please follow that. And then there's a specific channels being created where we will be discussing, but that will come in the level 2. Level 1, because it's in a general overview of the smart manufacturing, all that part we will be discussing over here. And once we will be moving towards the level 2, then we will be having the topic-wise discussion domains where the mentors will be discussing then and there itself. Right? So those guidelines we will keep giving you as we keep moving. So instead of raising hands, I will suggest please type your question in Q&A. We will address there only. Fine. So please don't raise your hands. Just type your question, whatever query you have. Please type in the Q&A. We will discuss after this. So that's how for almost all Connect, no WhatsApp. We will be communicating onto this Discord only. All your technical queries, all your queries related to the projects, submissions, problem with the software installations, everything we will be discussing over here. We have all the mentors available here for the discussion with you. So that is well supported by the team at FSM. So this is how we will be using the Discord. Rules, you have already gone through it, but I am again reading for you. Please follow these rules strictly because this is a professional community. No casual communications. Please understand that. No good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello, hi, because that you can do anyway otherwise. It's mainly focused on what you're supposed to do over here. Use the right channel for your intended purpose communication. Maintain the decorum of communication language, what you are communicating. No self-promotion, no any harmful content, because any of this will be debarring you from any further internship activity on in this platform. So that is how these rules has to be followed. I think all of you are matured enough to understand all the implications of this. Please be nice and let's fulfill the objective for which we are available over here. So this is brief about the Discord channel. We will create something for the technical support also soon, and we will inform. So be in touch, make yourself available, be active into this community, and you will get all your answers, all your responses as and when possible. And we'll try to respond as quickly as possible. So this is all about how we will be taking this internship forward. Naman, anything now for me to speak? Otherwise, you can carry forward. And then I'll take the questions towards the end, actually. So you can share your slide once again. And I'll just introduce the FSM team also on the slide itself. Yeah. So meet the team that is working very hard along with you during the internship. So that is how I'll take you to get you a quick introduction. Myself is already there. I will be just supervising the whole training program, how it is going on, giving my inputs to the mentors, and then just reviewing your progress, whatever you will be making. We have Mr. Anu Wadwaji available with us. He is the Director, Automation Industry Association. He will be addressing you after I finish it. Then Naman Kapoor is there for all administrative support over here. We have engineers available who are working on these projects from many years with us, actually. It's not that we are just having them to support you immediately. No, they are already deep into these technology areas. They are working with FSM from last 2-3 years or even more. Some of them are working for even more. They have a deep understanding of these domains very well. So we have people from here. Arun is there on automation and IIoT. Atul is there for manufacturing operation management. Devesh is there to support you on the machine learning. Sanjeev on the real-time dashboard. Rajesh on the robotics. S. Vishnu Kumar on IIoT. And Vaibhav Anand on the AR and the software development part. Then we have people who are working along with them. They are previous interns with us. Some of them were the previous interns with us, but they are with us now for next 6 months. They are already on their 6-month project with us, but they are working full time with us in the FSM lab. So they will be supporting, there will be additional sub-mentor which are guiding you and supporting you on your technical queries. So Agam is there to help you on automation and IIoT, Yogesh on the digital twin. There he working on the cyber security. Kivalya is there on the machine learning, Sridhar on the machine learning, Abshar on the IIoT, Anansh on the VR, and Karthik on AR technology. So these are the people, these are fleet of team that is working along with you day and night to make you successful in this internship program. Next. Just like quick, but we don't have much time to go through it, but just to say hi. So you can just see the Arun. So we can just run through the slides one by one. So Arun is working industrial automation and digital twin. Next. Atul is there, who will be guiding you on the manufacturing operation management. Devesh on the machine learning. They all work with FSM. Some of them are already have their different job now, but they have spent a good amount of time with FSM. Some of them are already here and working with us. Rajesh Bhatt is there working with us last 5 years, working on the robotics. Sanjeev is there, who is working on the software development part, all the technologies related to the software development. He's there. Real-time dashboards is the area that he will be mentoring. Next slide. Vaibhav is there, who is working on the AR and mixed reality projects on the Microsoft HoloLens and the Unity and other platforms. So he will be guiding you on the AR projects. Vishnu will be guiding you on the IIoT projects. Earlier, he was with us, spent a lot of time with FSM. Now he's working with other company, but he agreed to contribute to support this FSM internship. So that's how people, once they get connected with it, they are still contributing and helping this FSM as a community. Yeah, so that's all I end from my side. And then I'll request Anupji to talk about briefly on this career opportunities in the domain of smart manufacturing. He represents an industry association, has a very good connect with the industry. So over to you, Anupji, to address people on this forum now. Naman, you can stop sharing a slide now.
Yes, sir.
Well, you've covered all the points, Dr. Jha. I think focus for today is to really get all the students apprised of the process. I just want to add from the industry side that this program is one of the most stringent qualifiers for careers in smart manufacturing. And almost it's an equivalent of the joint entrance exam which IIT offers. So those who make the mark, whether they go to level 2 or carry on to complete the internship, in the eyes of the industry, you will stand a good chance to be able to take up full-time internship and full-time employment. The only other point I want to mention at this stage is because many of the students will be in the 3rd year and you will be looking for making choices between IT and core engineering. This is one of the rare opportunities in our time in the current space that you will get a chance to blend both hardcore engineering and computer activity. As you go through the process of this internship, you yourself will realize that you have to be a multi-domain person. And when you are able to master that, you will find that the employers will be more than happy because that's what we have been looking for all these years. We've always found a challenge that those who are working on the shop floor with the machines, find it difficult to relate to digital skills and databases and artificial intelligence, whereas those who work in the computer department find it difficult to understand basic machine behavior. You will have a chance to test out for yourself how good you are at correlating both these spectrums. And if you find yourself reaching up to level 2 and beyond, trust me, you're in good shape. So that's all from my side, and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. I think that's as I was mentioning, that this is one of the unique opportunity that you are going to get, where you will be playing around with multiple technologies, understanding deeply the smart manufacturing domain. Yeah. So over to you, Naman. Is there anything else we need to address, or otherwise I'll quickly take Q&A.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Professor Sunil Jha, sir, and Mr. Anup Vadva, sir, for enlightening all the candidates. And I think we have briefed enough about the internship and all the applications that will be using the communication channel and all. So requesting you all to please, if you have any kind of questions being left, you can post it in the Q&A section for the next 2 minutes. And we will host this webinar recording also on the YouTube for the sake for the people, those who have missed it. Or if you have any queries, you can write to us on the email, senkapoor@iifsm.in. You have received your orientation email from this ID itself. I'll be there for your help. And from my side, wishing everyone all the best for this internship.
So what I'll do, then I'll take some of the Q&A that has been posted over here. So first thing is very important. I think those who are already in the meeting and they are listening what I was explaining, then some of the questions should not have come up. But if they have been posted earlier, then it's okay. But I have already responded to that actually. How much time you will get to complete the level 1? I have already explained that. So level 1, there's a 1 week's time, and then level 2, there's another week time that you will get. And all has to be finished by 30th of May. So that 1st of June, only the selected one will be doing the internship, the project-based internship. This is not an IT program or the training program for the IT technologies. We are talking about the multiple disciplines to be put together to implement any of the solution for the smart manufacturing. So if you are understanding the smart manufacturing, automation, Industry 4, that is what the level 1 is all about. So I will suggest, let's go through the level 1. You will get to know about what all technologies we are talking about, what all tools are to be used, what's the application of those technologies. So then the relevant programming environment will be used. So some of the programming environments are basically what industry is using to implement the solutions. So, and certainly this is a core, this is a internship for all the discipline. If you look at that, the smart manufacturing involves the mechanical, electrical, electronics, communications, computer science a lot. So it covers a wider engineering domains. So it's for everyone, those who are able to make it to it. Yeah, it's fine that if you can choose one technology for level 2, we don't want you to do all 3. Only sometimes people have additional interest. They want to try out if they don't get into the machine learning, what is the other option that you would like to do? So if you have already cleared level 2 in another technology, then you will be getting an opportunity to work on that project as well. So you need not to choose 3, only 1 is good enough in the level 2. Finally, we will be having around 100 participants who will be doing the project-based internship. So our option is there. But if we found that still there are some good candidates, those who are willing to do on that, we can have additional 20-25 possibilities. So maximum is 125. That's what we will be taking them into the project-based internship. Regarding the Discord related queries, we will be addressing on the Discord itself. So those who are not having an access to the intern or the level 1, anyway, you are free to post into the general, which is in a public area. But then when you have joined and we will be mapping onto the intern role, those who have not still mapped onto the intern role, just wait for that. We are mapping you into the intern role. then you are free to post into the all the channels which are assigned for the interns. Fine. So that is what you can do. And slowly we will be taking you to the level 1 and level 2 as you keep moving further. Fine. So that is there. All interns are being shown in green. So that is how you can see that the level 1 is being shown in yellow. That's how the color schemes being followed there. Purple means that you have not yet assigned the intern role. So that these queries, you can just see that. For enrolling onto the Moodle, I have already explained that FSM skills, we will be sending you email and password to all of you. Your account has already been created. By tonight, you will get at least those mails with you. And then using those credentials, you will be able to start your level 1 after you log in into the FSM skills. Yeah, so and after you change your name to the actual name, certainly you give us some time, we will certainly enable you to access the Discord part. So, but please make sure that your name should be understandable by us. They will be matching with the names being submitted into the Google form for the application. Unknowns, we may not be able to continue further. So if you have any exams falling in the last these 2 weeks, please manage some additional time to complete. They are not going to take your full time onto that. But then we don't extend this actually. Those who are not able to clear level 1, level 2 till 30th of May or 28th of May, then they may not be continuing in this internship program. Then we may look forward that they will be doing the internship next time or some other opportunities. However, those 100, 125 students will be selected. So these students will be selected based on their performance that they are making. So level 1, whatever they will perform. Level 2 is basically that it's specific to that technology in which area you want to work upon. So your mentor will be the good judge actually. So mentors will be evaluating all your assignments, all your submissions. And then based on your interest and then alignment with the mentor, they will shortlist you. Yeah, these are the people who are going to work along with them because you are going to work along with them for the remaining part of your internship. So they are the one who should get a good confidence in your capabilities. That's how these people will be finally shortlisted. Certainly those who qualify level 2. And then after that, the mentors will selecting them. Level 2, no. So what I will suggest, you first finish level 1. You get to know about all these technologies. And then you understand what you are going to learn in those areas. So if required, later on, we will give you some glimpse of what is to be covered in level 2. But before that, you should finish at least the level 1. Okay. No, what kind of relaxation in the project? I don't know. So it's okay. Arun, probably we will be considering the best of the 2 quizzes. That is what I understand. It's not averaging. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Best of the 2.
Yeah, best of the 2. So these 2 quizzes means best of the 2 we will be considering.
Yeah, sir. Someone had a query that what if the username exceeds the Discord username criteria? So, if you can answer that.
I'm not sure in that case, if you can just make it short and intimate us, we will consider it somehow. If you can just make it little short that can fit into that, then we will consider it. But you have to just intimate in one of the group or one of the channel that, or you can just send a mail that we can consider it. No, there is no mark average for best. It's just a best of the 2. Yeah, in level 1, you have to go through all the subjects. There is no choice there. So all the areas, because these are the core domains of the smart manufacturing. You have to understand all the core domains of smart manufacturing. Then only you will be clearing the level 1 understanding about smart manufacturing. So after completing level 2 internship, I want to continue with the 6 months further offline. No, that offline option is available only to those who will complete 2 months project-based learning first. Then thereafter, you'll have an opportunity to work 6 months offline in the lab. Not right now. So after level 2, it may not be, because it's just an understanding. We want your expertise to implement a project also. So any physical presence in the lab requires you should finish this 2 months of the online learning on the project, and you should demonstrate your skills that you are capable to do a project in the lab. Mentors, just highlight any other question that I may not have addressed. You can just, yeah, this 6-month offline internship will be a paid one at FSM. That is there. Yeah, so this one is very important. If you together make 50 out of 100, but you fail any of the quiz, then it may not be considered. So it doesn't mean that you get 8 out of 10 in one and then 3 out of 10 in another one, doesn't make you clear it. Individually, it has to be minimum 5 in each of that area. So this recording will be available to you. So anyway, we will post a link onto the Discord also, but please subscribe to the FSM YouTube channel. Please have your presence into the FSM LinkedIn also. So all those things that you missed while I was explaining, you can just have a look at it again. So learning module covered in the real-time dashboard is basically all technologies required to create a front end and the back end so that you can show all the data of a machine or the plant in the real-time basis. After qualifying for stage 2, is it possible to attend offline? As I said, unless you are very extraordinary and demonstrated your capability in the level 2 itself, and your mentor strongly recommend that you can be in the lab to work with them, then only it is possible. Otherwise, you have to finish the project and then we will consider you for the offline part. What happened if more than 125 students got the same marks? If they have a same passion to learn, we'll certainly change our policy. We'll increase the number. Don't worry about that. Anyone who is deserving, have an equal passion to work with us, we will certainly be considering them. No, there will be no Java programming lectures in the real-time dashboard. It's mostly the Python, React, and JavaScripts basically. Yeah, you can use the mobile phone. There is a Moodle app available for the mobile phones. You can just use the same FSM skills login account to use the mobile phone to complete your level 1, level 2 learning. That is fine. But level 2 learning will require certain computer assignments to be done. And that you can do only on your computers. Level 1 is fine. You can see lectures, you can attempt the quizzes. But level 2, you are supposed to do some assignments, and that requires an access to the PC. No, quiz will be based on the content that will be discussed in the lecture, or that is the video that is being recorded. All the quizzes are based on what is being discussed in that session only. So syllabus is the same, what is being discussed in that particular topic on the live session or the recorded session. And the quiz to be attempted on the FSM skills only. So you have to clear there and there itself. So all options will be available in the FSM skills. No, this internship is not related to the completely on hardware. It's in a mix of both. We need to have an understanding of an hardware because our applications are manufacturing, but the solutions are mostly built on the software platforms. we need to have an understanding of the process and operation and equipments, but then the technology that we will be implementing are mostly on the software side. No, those who are not able to manage this timing, and I'm sorry that if it is overlapping completely with your exams, then please consider sometimes this opportunity. This may not be considered this time. We can consider a few leaves in the project once the project will be started, as long as you are completing your 50 days in the 2 months. So that time it is okay. But these first two, level 1, level 2, you have to manage to get these 20 hours, 22 hours in a week to complete them. So as I said, if you have any exams falling in the project duration, and we will consider those additional exemptions based on how many days you want, but that to be completed before 30th July. Your internship 50 days should be completed before 30th July. All the projects are individual. There is no project to be done in a group. So that is our mentors are there to help you, but then all implementation you will be doing individually. Yeah, so I think if there are no more queries, I think this is all. Where do we have to start from? I have already explained. After this orientation session, you will be getting a mail from us with an access to the FSM skills platform. Using those email ID and password, you will log in into the fsmskills.in and you'll start your immediate learning from there. Yes, certainly the development of that solutions are based on the softwares only. That is what you have to use. We are trying to give you access to the level 1 by tonight. That is what we will be attempting after finishing this session today. So, but certainly we'll try that you'll get by tomorrow morning for sure. But most of them we'll try to give them by tonight itself. There are many courses listed, but then you may not be able to get access to them. Only this particular course which I have mentioned that you will be getting an access to. No, there are no sample questions for the quizzes. Please see, they are very simple quizzes just to check that whether whatever being discussed in the recorded sessions about that technology, you are able to understand that. So just your attention is required. They are pretty simple questions because we want you to clear it. So there are no more sample questions. You have to attempt. So that's what first attempt you will get to know that what's the type of questions. And anything, if you feel that you can go again back to the same lecture and then attempt the second chance and clear it. You have to clear all the topics in the level 1. There is no exclusion there. They are mandatory. But level 2, then you will be narrowed down to your, it's like, undergraduate, you learn all the subjects, then you will go to the post graduation and you will be narrowed down into particular domain. So level 2 is like a super specialization that after learning all the understanding of these technologies, which one you want to pursue further. And then you can select and then we will train you on that. Okay, so I think these questions, what I got, I have already responded. Some of them are repeating, so I'm not going towards that. But we will be posting these recordings so that you'll get to know all those answers again if you want to. Okay, fine. I think that's all from our side, and we look forward all of you to please start working on this internship program. And believe me that once you finish it, you will yourself experience that you have gained a lot of learning in this domain, and that's quite helpful and well recognized outside. Okay, thank you so much. Rest of the questions we will be open to take up on the Discord. There is no problem. So you can still keep posting on the Discord. The general channel is always available. We'll try to respond there. And then if it is related to the level 1, we will be happy to answer in the level 1 discussion channel there. No, this is once in a year only, so you can't apply this for this internship again. So we are conducting only once in a year during the summer break. Okay. Thank you, Naman. I think we are fine now. We are ready to close the session. And any more
Thank you
questions?
so much, sir.
Keep posting on the Discord. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the enlightenment. And I wish best of luck to all the candidates for the internship. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
thank you everyone for joining.
Thanks.